college, it was the first time that I had been given like a soloist principal type role. And you know, when you're a freshman, you're standing in the back row and whatever, but like I was so excited that I got it, and it was a role that I wanted to do, and it was really hard, kind of outside my box of what I was good at, but like so excited, but nervous because it was not something that I was great at, or naturally good at. Lots of coaching, lots of work went into it, and then a teacher who was not coaching me on that role. Standing in the wings of dress rehearsal, talking to my coach, and she came up and she was like, you know, in the casting meetings, we weren't really sure that you could handle this.
You're like, thank you for the vote of confidence.
I'm just going to go out here now and
yes,
do it.
Don't you hate when people say things like that to you right before you go on stage?
Right, and I don't think she meant it hard, like, in a bad way. I think she was like, you're doing this.
Right.
Like, wow, like, you're surprising all of us, congratulations. But like, in the costume, boots on, here comes this hard thing, and then like, pull it together, it'll be fine. And I mean, and it was fine, but
you shouldn't tell dancers things like that.
Yeah, just, give me some notes and then let's go. It'll be fine. So, on a happy note, the best advice you ever got?
Probably like text them. What's the worst that can happen? You know, I'd rather to know the truth than just be sitting there waiting to text you, right? So
don't be that girl.
No. I'm always the texter.
Do it.
Yeah,
do it.
I do. No.
Excellent. I like it. Turn that around.
I think mine. I mean, there's so many pieces of advice, great ones that I feel like I've gotten. But when I was a kid, whenever I messed up, one of my teachers would always say, do it again. Like right now, do it again.
Right now.
Or if you fall down, get up, do that step again, which could be applicable for anything in life. Yeah. Just so you don't get that fear block of, that's what happened last time, it's going to happen again.
Right.
You know, show yourself that you can.
You can do it. And being wrong is how you learn.
Yeah.
If you're right all the time, you never learn.
Yeah.
You just do it that one way. So you fell down. Unfall down.
Do it again immediately so you're not scared the next time.
Yeah. I like that. My best advice, there's two. My dad was always like, do what you love. You're not going to make any money doing what you love, but do that. And I have, and like, paying my bills, like making that work, and I currently don't have like a horrible side job that I have to go do, like I'm in the field doing whatever. I am not a millionaire, but I like it. I know, it's surprising, right? But then in like audition situations, there was a professor at school who was like, do not do anything in audition that you don't want to do every day. So there's that whole, whatever you have to do to get the job. If they want a blonde, dye your hair, whatever, like fine, but be prepared that that's what they're hiring. Right. So if you don't want to go in wearing a certain whatever or acting a certain way or whatever, like
I like that.
Don't do that. Don't.
Because
it's not where you're going to be happy, and then you're going to hate it, which makes perfect sense to do it. So that would be why I started my own. I don't like this. I'm going to do it my way. What's the attribute you most admire in other people?
Definitely confidence. And not even just like in a dance setting, because that's the obvious one, but even just like walking down the street in like a bikini, like in Lincoln Park, just walking down the street, like, and they own it,
Right.
They're just not like,
Right.
oh my gosh,
Right.
They're just confident.
Texting.
Yeah,
Texting.
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah, and not something that's easy to acquire if you don't feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine would be curiosity, like a curiosity for things beyond oneself.
Yeah.
For other people, for other things, curiosity to make things better, perfect them, learn.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. I think mine is sincerity. Just say what you mean, and if you don't agree with me, fine. But don't try and. But you're valid too. Yeah, I know I'm valid, but like, say what you mean. And if next week it's different, you have new information, you've changed it, fine. Say that then. If you don't feel good, I don't feel good. Okay? Got it. You're angry? You're angry. Okay? But be sincere in how you react to other people as well as how you interact with them. Of just, this is it. And then you don't get into the petty like passive aggressive kind of, well, but she said, no, I didn't know that you were upset that day. You just,
This is coming from a teacher.
you're sure. The one who makes the kid cry because her dog died today. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, but that's what I admire. Just tell me what you think. Last one. What's a live performance moment that affected you? It can be one of your own, or it can be something you saw.
It was definitely, okay, most people think like, I've done ballet since I was 3. I was obviously in tutus all the time. But I didn't get to wear a tutu on stage till I was in my 20s. And I remember like being in the wings and like seeing your shadow like on the stage of the tutu, and that was just like such an exciting moment. Like, I finally made it. I'm a ballerina.
You're in that
in a
river
tutu.
of 400 years worth of tutu wearing
Totally.
people.
Yeah, and then suddenly you're like, you're getting your solo bow during Nutcracker. You're not like in the back with the angels,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, it's an exciting moment.
It is. It is. Yeah.
I have 2, one good and one bad. The good one was when I saw Netherlands Dance Theater perform here. It was just like,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you even say?
Yeah.
It was beautiful and inspiring, all of that.
Yeah.
And then I had a really bad live performance moment where we had made some changes right before the show, and me and another dancer were supposed to catch someone as they did like a free fall forward, and we had changed it a couple times, so and it was, everything had been like, had come together at the last minute, and so it wasn't in our bodies, and we didn't go catch that person. And he's a friend of mine, and he felt like belly flop on stage, and it was like everything went white, like I couldn't think like, oh my God, I know, it's like, I just failed that person. That was rough times. That was really rough. But I feel like that's probably one of the worst things that will ever happen on stage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bad one.
But
So now moving on from there. Yeah.
we're still friends.
That's good. Okay. Oh, good. And once you got out of the hospital,
Mostly fine.
oh, that's scary. Yeah, that stuff is scary. I've been dropped a couple times. It's like
It's not okay.
fight or flight is not fun on stage. I also have 2, and one was me performing classical something or other. I had a partner behind me. We were well rehearsed. We felt good together, like totally knew what we were doing. And he just had a moment behind me, like a little brain, like, and he wasn't even touching me. We weren't even doing anything. We were just moving like together across. And I somehow like could feel that he lost it. And I also was like, you know, and I don't even know like what happened. Nothing was going on. We were just dancing. And there was that moment when I turned around and looked at him, and we both were like, when I was like, that just happened here, and we just took all of them with us. Like
they saw that.
Oh, but I mean, like, it wasn't like he tripped or I fell or there was a distraction. It was really just like we were connected in that whole, like, this is how it goes. And his rhythm had a skip, and then so did mine, and we just dragged all 2,000 people down with us. And that was one of those moments of like, oh yeah, we have a responsibility to, like, be here. And even if they were napping out there, like, they're not anymore, and not for a good reason. Thank you. It was bad.
Thanks for sharing.
No problem. You're welcome. But the other ones that I saw, I went to, I did an internship at Boston Ballet, one of my years in college, and went back the next year to visit some friends, and showed up, and they were like, do you want press tickets to the show tonight? Yes, please. And there was a piece, I have no idea who choreographed it, can't remember, don't remember the name of it. 3 couples and their relationship to death, and death was an actual couple, or it was an actual person. And there was a kid who had been in the summer program that I knew from working there, who had just got asked into the company. And he sparkled and shone like no dancer I have ever seen, because he was supposed to be in love, and it was his first job, and his partner was kind of a cold fish, but like, he was gorgeous. And when he came out, I was like, he is full of wonderment and beautiful. And then the last couple, which was supposed to be like an older couple and they've been together a long time, Paul Fussell and Jennifer Gelfand, who are like together forever as partners up there at Boston Ballet and kind of legends. Really simple, like she bore it out on her pointe shoes and he just picked her up and turned her around and put her back down, and you had no idea when she left the floor and when she came back, and then she did it again, and I was like, and that's what he will turn into. Like the polish and the trust and the like, we're gonna be fine. Paul and Jennifer are out, like it's gonna be great. And it was beautiful, but that whole like the spectrum of what performance can be throughout a career. Like that's the good stuff, and that's the like fun aged wine over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So that was a really long interview because there were three of us, but good job.
We just kind of had a conversation.
That's right. That's how I like it. All right. So anyway, we're done. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Liz. Everybody come to Parks. Come see them dance. It's going to be beautiful. Thanks.